Attraction without pursuit, how to generate desire without effort. Hey guys. I'm Pamela Raquel, and today we're going to talk about an essential topic for all men, how to generate desire without having to chase it. If you are tired of trying in vain and want to know how to attract women naturally and effortlessly, this video is for you. Let's explore several strategies that will transform the way you relate. But before we start, I ask you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This helps me continue to bring you content that really makes a difference in your life. Now let's get down to business. 1. Independence is attractive. Why women admire men who don't chase them. First of all, you need to understand that women admire independent men. If you're the kind of guy who's always available, always chasing, you seem desperate. And let's face it, desperation is not attractive. Women like men who have their own lives, their own ambitions. When you focus on yourself and your independence, you automatically become more attractive. So, stop chasing and start valuing yourself. 2. Building confidence, self-esteem as a key to attracting. Confidence is the key to attracting any woman. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect anyone else to? Work on your self-esteem, know your worth. Confident men don't need to beg for attention, they get it naturally. Remember, confidence comes from within. It's not just about looks, it's about how you feel about who you are. Women realize this and are naturally attracted to confident men. 3. Powerful body language, gestures that show security and attract. The way you behave speaks more than your words. Powerful body language can say a lot about you. Maintain an upright posture, look people in the eye and avoid nervous gestures. Men who demonstrate confidence in their body language are seen as more attractive. It's not just about what you say, but how you behave. This can make all the difference in how women perceive you. 4. Creating mystery, less information, more interest. Less is more. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Keep a little mystery. This sparks curiosity and interest. When you open up too much, too fast, you take all the excitement out of discovery. Let her wonder about you, let her want to know more. Mystery is one of the most powerful weapons in the art of seduction. 5. Value your time, why being busy increases your attraction. Men who value their own time are naturally more attractive. If you are always available, you seem to have nothing better to do. Show that you have a life of your own, with activities and responsibilities. When you value your time, you show that you are a man of value. And this makes women value you even more. 6. Self-interests, how hobbies and passions make you more desirable. Have hobbies and passions. Be interesting. Women are attracted to men who have their own interests and who are passionate about something. Not only does this show that you are a well-rounded person, but it also gives them something to connect with. Have your own activities and be a man who has a rich and interesting life outside of relationships. 7. The power of silence, when less is more in communication. It is not always necessary to speak. Sometimes silence is more powerful. Know when to speak and when to just listen. Communication is not just about what you say, but also about what you don't say. Use silence to your advantage to create a powerful and magnetic presence. 8. Social norms and attraction, understanding balance. Understand social norms and how they affect attraction. Being polite and respectful is essential, but don't become a doormat. Find the balance between being kind and assertive. Women respect men who know what they want and who have clear boundaries. Be firm and know your worth. 9. Rejection as a tool, learning to accept to improve. Rejection is part of the process. Don't let it get you down. Use rejection as a tool to improve. Learn from your experiences and keep moving forward. Men who are not afraid of rejection are seen as more confident and resilient. This is extremely attractive. Accept rejection as part of the path to success. 10. Positive feedback, how to interpret signs of real interest. Know how to interpret signs of real interest. Not all women will be direct about their feelings, so watch out for subtle signs. If she is always willing to spend time with you, if she laughs at your jokes, if she asks personal questions, these are signs that she is interested. Learn to recognize and respond to these signals confidently. So, ready to stop chasing and start being desired? Remember, true attraction comes from being a man of value who knows what he wants. Red flags, identifying arrogant women before getting involved. Today we are going to address a crucial topic for all men: how to identify arrogant women before getting involved. If you are tired of getting into relationships that only bring you heartache and frustration, this video is for you. Let's explore the red flags you should watch out for to avoid problematic women and build healthy relationships. But before we start, I ask you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This helps me continue to bring you content that really makes a difference in your life. Now let's get down to business. 1. Signs of arrogance: how to detect harmful attitudes early in a relationship. First, let's talk about signs of arrogance. Arrogant women consider themselves superior and make you feel inferior. They despise different opinions and think they are always right. If you notice that she doesn't respect your ideas and constantly belittles your comments, snap out of it. Arrogance is a clear sign that the relationship will be harmful. Value yourself and don't accept being treated as less than you are. 2. Excessive self-importance: assessing narcissism on first dates. Excessive self-importance is another red flag. Narcissistic women only talk about themselves and show no genuine interest in you. During the first few dates, notice if she monopolizes the conversation and constantly brags. If everything revolves around her and her interests are never addressed, beware. A healthy relationship requires reciprocity and mutual interest. Don't be fooled by a woman who only thinks about herself. 3. Humiliation disguised as a joke: understanding the subtleties of disrespect. Humiliation disguised as a joke is a common disrespect tactic. If she makes derogatory comments under the guise of humor, that's a big red flag. These jokes may seem harmless at first, but they are a way of undermining your self-esteem. Don't accept being ridiculed. A woman who respects you doesn't use humor to humiliate you. Be aware and set clear limits. 4. Controlling behavior: recognizing manipulation and dominance. Controlling behavior is extremely dangerous. If she tries to control who you talk to, where you go, and what you do, that's a clear sign of manipulation. Manipulators use subtle tactics to dominate your actions and decisions. Don't let yourself fall into this trap. A healthy relationship is based on trust and mutual respect, not control. 5. Disdain for her achievements: when her success is a threat. Women who show disdain for your achievements are not worth your time. If she downplays your successes or tries to make you feel bad about them, she's trying to sabotage you. A real partner celebrates your victories and feels happy for you. Don't allow anyone to belittle your efforts and achievements. You deserve someone who supports and encourages you. 6. Lack of empathy: assessing the inability to connect emotionally. A lack of empathy is a sign that she is not emotionally available. If she can't put herself in your shoes or show understanding for your feelings, that's a big problem. Empathy is essential for any relationship. Without it, you are alone in your struggles and difficulties. Assess whether she really cares about you or is just interested in herself. 7. Constant criticism: how to identify and avoid. If she's constantly criticizing you, that's a clear sign that she doesn't respect you. Constructive criticism is one thing, but constantly criticizing is another. This can destroy your self-esteem and make you feel inadequate. A relationship should be a safe space where you feel valued and respected. Don't tolerate constant criticism that aims to bring you down. 8. Social isolation: the tactics used to separate you from friends and family. Social isolation tactics are used to separate you from your support system. If she tries to control who you can and can't spend time with, that's a sign of manipulation. Isolating yourself from friends and family is a way to gain more control over your life. Keep your external relationships strong and don't allow anyone to take you away from those who care about you. 9. Frequent and unjustified discussions: red flags in communication. Frequent and unwarranted arguments are a sign that something is wrong. If you constantly find yourself in conflict for no apparent reason, it could be a sign of emotional manipulation. Healthy arguments are normal, but constant fights for no reason are toxic. Pay attention to these patterns and evaluate whether it is worth continuing in this relationship. 10. Unilateral respect: the importance of balance in treatment. Respect must be a two-way street. If she demands respect but doesn't return it, that's a clear sign of imbalance. A healthy relationship is based on mutual respect. If you feel like you're always giving more than you're getting, it's time to reevaluate. Accept nothing less than total and reciprocal respect. So, men, watch out for these red flags. Identifying these behaviors early on can save you a lot of heartache and heartache. Be firm, value yourself and don't accept less than you deserve. Avoiding pitfalls, how to identify women with harmful mental issues. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, how to identify women with harmful mental health issues before getting deeply involved. If you are tired of finding yourself in toxic relationships that only bring you heartache and frustration, this video is for you. Let's explore the red flags you should watch out for to avoid these problems and build healthy relationships. But before we start, I ask you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This helps me continue to bring you content that really makes a difference in your life. Now let's get down to business. 1. Emotional instability, identifying early signs. Emotional instability is one of the first signs you should look out for. Women who have extreme mood swings, going from love to hate in a matter of minutes, are a big red flag. If she's an emotional roller coaster from the beginning, imagine what it will be like when the relationship deepens. Pay attention to these signs and don't ignore emotional instability. This could indicate bigger problems in the future. 2. Emotional dependence, the difference between love and need. Emotional dependence is another warning sign. It is important to know the difference between love and need. If she can't seem to live without you, that's not healthy. Relationships should be based on two complete people, not extreme dependence. A woman who emotionally depends on you for everything will suffocate you and make the relationship unsustainable. Look for signs of addiction and avoid this trap. 3. Outbursts of anger, what they mean and how to deal. Outbursts of anger are a sure sign of trouble. If she has outbursts of anger for seemingly no reason, that's a big red flag. Uncontrolled anger is an indicator that she may have difficulty dealing with her emotions in a healthy way. Learn to recognize these signs and avoid getting involved with someone who cannot control their anger. This will only bring problems into your life. 4. Emotional manipulation, techniques and warning signs. Emotional manipulation is a common tactic used by people with mental health problems. They may use guilt, emotional blackmail and other techniques to control you. Be aware of manipulative behavior early on. If you realize you are being manipulated, snap out of it. A healthy relationship has no room for manipulation. 5. Mood cycles, recognizing inappropriate patterns. Observe her mood cycles. If she has behavior patterns that vary in extreme and cyclical ways, this could be a sign of bipolar disorder or other mental health problems. These cycles can be difficult to deal with and cause a lot of stress. Identify these patterns and consider whether it is worth continuing to engage. 6. Chronic dishonesty, how lying affects relationships. Chronic dishonesty is poison to any relationship. If she lies constantly, whether about small or big things, that's a clear sign that she can't be trusted. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. If you can't trust it, there's no way to build something lasting. Run away from women who are chronically dishonest. 7. Isolation, why she tries to separate you from others. Women who try to isolate you from friends and family are trying to gain control over you. This is a manipulative tactic and a sure sign of trouble. Healthy relationships include the freedom to maintain other important relationships. If she tries to push you away from her social circle, that's a big red flag. Stand firm and don't allow her to isolate you. 8. Obsessions and jealousy, interpreting excessive insecurity. Obsessions and excessive jealousy are signs of extreme insecurity. If she is constantly jealous and obsessed with the idea that you might be interested in other people, it will wear down the relationship quickly. Her insecurity is not your responsibility. Identify these behaviors early and think twice before continuing. 9. Constant victimization, the role of the always guilty. Constant victimization is a clear sign of emotional manipulation. If she always puts herself in the role of victim and makes you feel guilty about everything, that's a big red flag. People who constantly victimize themselves are trying to manipulate your emotions and control you. Don't fall into that trap. A healthy relationship requires mutual responsibility and balance. 10. Therapy and treatment, encouraging professional help without stigma. Finally, it is important to talk about the need for therapy and treatment. If you spot these signs in a woman, encourage her to seek professional help. There is no shame in seeking therapy. Many people need support to deal with their mental health problems. However, remember that you are not her therapist. Your role is to support her, but not solve her problems. So, men, watch out for these red flags. Identifying these behaviors early on can save you a lot of heartache and heartache. Be firm, value yourself and don't accept less than you deserve. Building healthy relationships, strategies for being desired naturally. Today we are going to address an essential topic for all men, how to build healthy relationships and be desired naturally. If you are tired of making efforts that don't bring results and want to know how to attract and maintain a quality relationship, this video is for you. Let's explore fundamental strategies that will transform the way you relate. But before we start, I ask you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This helps me continue to bring you content that really makes a difference in your life. Now let's get down to business. 1. Open communication, foundation of lasting relationships. Communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. If you can't communicate openly with your partner, the relationship is doomed. Talk about your feelings, your expectations, and your limits. Don't be afraid to express what you really think. Clear and honest communication avoids misunderstandings and strengthens the connection between you. If you can't open up, how do you expect her to trust you? Be direct, but always respectful. 2. Honesty and transparency, keys to mutual trust. Honesty and transparency are essential to building trust. If you hide things or lie, even small lies, it will erode her trust in you. Always be honest, even if the truth is difficult to hear. Transparency creates a safe environment where both parties can be their authentic selves. Remember, without trust, there is no relationship that lasts. 3. Mutual respect, the basis of every healthy relationship. Mutual respect is fundamental. If you don't respect your partner, you are undermining the relationship from the beginning. Respect is not just about being polite, but about valuing her opinions, feelings, and desires. Respect her limits and demand the same in return. A healthy relationship is based on mutual respect, where both parties feel valued and heard. 4. Emotional support, how to be a supportive partner. Being a supportive partner is crucial. Show that you care about her feelings and be there for her during difficult times. Offer emotional support without judgment. This doesn't mean solving all of her problems, but being there to listen and offer comfort. Your emotional support strengthens the bond between you and shows that you are trustworthy and stable. 5. Interdependence, balancing autonomy and life as a couple. Interdependence is the balance between autonomy and life as a couple. You must be able to maintain your individuality while building a life together. Don't lose yourself in the relationship. Maintain your interests and friendships, and encourage your partner to do the same. A healthy relationship allows both partners to grow together and individually. 6. Joint growth, establishing common goals. Establishing common goals is vital for joint growth. Have plans and goals that you want to achieve together. This can be anything from small goals, like traveling, to big dreams, like building a family. Working together toward these goals strengthens the bond and keeps the relationship dynamic and exciting. 7. Flexibility and adaptation, navigating change together. Flexibility and adaptation are essential. Life is full of changes and challenges. Being able to adapt and be flexible in situations shows that you are committed to the relationship. Don't be inflexible or stubborn. Learn to negotiate and find solutions that work for both of you. This demonstrates maturity and commitment. 8. Dealing with conflicts, healthy resolution techniques. Conflicts are inevitable, but how you deal with them makes all the difference. Use conflict resolution techniques that are healthy. Avoid shouting, insulting or acting aggressively. Talk about the problem, listen to her perspective, and work together to find a solution. Well-resolved conflicts can even strengthen your relationship, showing that you can overcome challenges together. 9. Maintaining passion, injecting novelty and excitement. Keeping the passion alive is crucial. Don't let routine put out the spark in your relationship. Inject newness and excitement into your lives. Do new things together, get out of your routine and keep the romance alive. Small gestures, surprises, and displays of affection keep the connection strong and the passion alive. 10. Future planning, shared visions and real commitments. Planning the future together is a sign of serious commitment. Discuss your visions for the future and make sure you are aligned. This includes life plans, career goals, family wishes and any other important aspect. Real commitments and shared visions ensure that both parties are moving in the same direction, strengthening the bond and security in the relationship. So men, that's it. Building healthy relationships takes effort, but the results are worth it. Remember to communicate openly, be honest, respectful and supportive. Balance your individual life with your life as a couple, and always work towards common goals. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Let's transform your love life for the better together. To the next.